today we come out to Kentucky Top Props. It's a really unique business. I'm dying to learn more. So we brought in the owners. We've got Ben and we've got Michael. So gentlemen, what is Kentucky Top Props?
So what we do is we provide vehicles, motorcycles, props, locations to the film industry that's starting to build up and shoot here in Kentucky.
That's so cool. So how did you get started? Why did you have this idea? Because it looks like a hoarding situation that you decided to monetize.
It is definitely that.
Yeah.
I was actually sitting at a local bar, a break room here, and a production company was trying to get the bar to be used as a location for a shoot. Mm-hmm. And they couldn't come to an agreement to shoot. And the production designer started asking for cars and motorcycles. And I told her, I said, well, I have a car shop here in town. What do you want? She said a couple of things. And I said, well, like these? And she goes, absolutely, yes. And during the shoot, I was talking to her. I said, this is a business, isn't it? And she goes, oh yeah, this is a business. You know, everybody will want you for this. And I was like, okay. Mike, come help me. I need a partner to do this. Let's go.
Oh,
so that's how
great.
we started.
I love this story.
Yeah.
And I do love the fact that Kentucky, Lexington in particular, is really growing in this market. So what are some other props that you guys sell besides just the cars and the motorcycles?
You know, as you can see, we have suitcases and music equipment. I mean, anything. You want like an old fan, we'll find you an old fan or a canoe or, you know, you need everything in a movie.
Mm-hmm. So basically, if they call you and say, I want A, B, and C, you guys can even procure it if you don't have it here.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's your job.
Yeah.
Okay.
And anyone that has anything that they might want to put into a film or a commercial, they can reach out to us anytime.
I think she's going to get her husband to clean out the
Yeah.
garage
Yeah.
and bring you all.
Because you take donations too,
Yes, we
right?
do.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's really neat. So can people other than the film industry reach out? And because I'm getting married in October, and so maybe I want some kind of vintage car or something like that. Can other people rent from you
And
all?
anybody who wants to can go on our website and rent anything they want for weddings or bar mitzvahs or whatever you want. So,
Cool.
Do they have to have much notice?
with some stuff.
Yeah.
You know, typically we like a little bit of a notice.
Right.
But we'll make it work. If you call us that morning, you say we need this, you know, we'll find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know you all can't talk about any current projects that you're working on because it's all hush hush there in the movie industry. But talk to us about some of the other projects that you've been involved in.
So we did, one of our first feature films was a movie called Carolina, Caroline. And that's slated to come out, I think, probably September of this year. And it's a con man finds a girl, they end up running around and causing problems throughout the South. And we got a bunch of the background cars and some of the getaway cars for that.
Ooh.
That's so
Should
cool.
be a very good movie.
Yeah. And you guys have even been some extras in some movies, right?
Yeah, I rode a motorcycle in that film, Carolina, Caroline. Ben drove a cop car.
Yeah, in Frankfort, Kentucky. Yeah.
Why did you laugh at that?
Well, I've just known him a long
Imagine me
time.
driving a police car.
This is awesome. So your all's friendship was born out of drinking beer at the break room. How is it working together?
It's a constant headache.
Is it? Is he hard to work with?
I understand.
I
the
try to be
feeling.
as hard to work with as I can.
Yeah.
No, we get along pretty good. You know, he's always got an idea, and then I'm kind of like the grounding person that says, slow down.
Sounds exactly like you and I.
So
I'm the
you and
idea
I are
person.
the same.
Yeah.
And
We're a
you
good
sound like-
the idea
partnership for sure.
person.
It's a good partnership.
Are you surprised by the success you guys are having? Because I feel like I'm seeing you guys all over the place. I'm hearing all about this.
It's happening fast.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
faster than we anticipated.
And you don't have any other competition here locally, is that right?
No, not really in the entire state as far as we know. So
Okay.
we're pretty much the only go-to people for everything.
Yeah.
So
Where do you see this guys going?
Sky's the limit, really. I mean,
Yeah.
we'd love to be working on massive movies. If someone called us and said, hey, you guys want a $3 million budget? Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then where do you source your products? I know we mentioned people can donate to you all, but are you always going to like flea markets and garage sales?
Well, you know, we have a lifetime of collecting junk.
Uh-huh.
So we have a lot already on hand, but a lot of times we'll go to our friends You know, we have lots of friends with cool classic cars or old motorcycles, or just, you know, hoarding situations like ourselves.
We've also been going to car shows and trying to get, you know, nice examples of certain cars, or even not such nice examples of cars, and your everyday cars, semi-trucks, try to get as many people working with us as we can.
I love it.
That
Well,
relationship.
I'm going to see what I can donate to you for my
Absolutely.
husband. And then I also want you guys to put us on the top of your list in case you all find out they need some extras in the movie.
Absolutely.
Is that a deal?
Yeah.
All right.
Deal.
Great, awesome. Well, if you want to reach out to Kentucky Top Props, we're going to have all of the information up on the screen. Thank you so much.
Thank you
you.
guys very much.
Yeah.
This is so awesome. Where did you get this Buick Sport Wagon?
Kentucky Top Props, they have everything.
I love it. I feel like Thelma and Louise. Ah, where's Brad Pitt?
We never did find Brad Pitt, but if you need something to rent, check out Kentucky Top Props.
Coming up on Live from Chevy Chase.
Did you know 1 in 9 people age 65 and older has Alzheimer's? Are you at risk? Well, we're going to tell you after the break.
But first, we're going to take a look at that question of the day, and we want to know, do you rent storage space? Yes or no?
Okay, 86% say no. There's still time to vote and get in on this. Just go to Live from Chevy Chase on Facebook or Instagram.